Welcome to another video review of another Beau review. Today we are taking a look to finally kick off the Beast Hunters Marathon with part 3 out of 4. We have one more figure to go. This is the Target exclusive Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Voyager class Darksteel. Now, a little bit about Darksteel's legacy in the Transformers toys. The last time that I've ever seen Darksteel was in Dark of the Moon, when he had a repaint / remold of Dark of the Moon Sideswipe. And then he made an appearance, if you don't know, in Predacons Rising. This particular character appeared on the show in the last episode, and he was pretty cool. This is also, if you want to know, this is a repaint of the Beast Hunters Grimwing. And as I said, it's a Target exclusive, so you can only find in Target. So moving on, so here's the figure, and as you can see, it's very, very well detailed. I really like all the nice details that went into the figure. I like that the nice dark bluish look. I don't really like this back section a little bit. It's a little bit off, but it's okay. And he has some little orange details, and his wings are pretty nicely done. The head sculpt was pretty nice. I like the griffin. It's really nice. You can also lift it up, lift his mouth up if you wish. It's kind of hard to get out because it's like on a very tight. Come on. Open! Come on, open up. There we go. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay. Alright. And yeah, looks pretty cool. If you lift it too far, if you lift it, sorry if I shake the camera. If you lift that mouth a little too far, then yeah, it doesn't look too pretty. But there you go. That's but yeah, overall it's a pretty nice repaint. I really like this a lot much more than the Grimwing. We'll get to him eventually. But this is really cool. He does come with a weapon. His little I forget what they call him. I don't think they gave him a name in the repaint. But yeah, pretty cool. Looks like an animal and a weapon at the same time. You can plug it into this this little port right here, if you can see it. That little porthole right there where my finger is touching. You can plug it in there, like so. It's a little bit tight. If you squeeze it really hard, there you go. And there you have his weapon. And it looks pretty cool on there. Pretty nice. So let's get down to transformation. As always, we'll take it off screen because I'm too lazy to show it off camera. So transformation for Beast Hunters Darksteel is very simple. It's like lifting. He's basically laying himself down. You pretty much rely on lifting parts up and folding them. That's pretty much the transformation. Very simple. Like I said in many of my Beast Hunters reviews, all these Beast Hunters that we've gotten, they're following this is like the legacy of the simplified Transformers that we're going to be getting in the near future. So, and that what I meant by that was that in 2013, this was the legacy of what was to come for simplified toys. So they're very cool. I like the transformation, kinda. It's kinda simplified, but at the same time, it's pretty cool. I don't mind the simplicity. Like I said, I think it actually helps some of these figures, because some of these figures are actually like the Revenge of the Fallen Prime. I love that figure. It's just that I do not like the complex nature that went into that figure. It's just a little bit too much. So I'm pretty happy that, you know, we're going simplified and now we don't have to resort to drastic measures. So that's pretty cool. And I respect the heck out of that. In robot mode, Darksteel is looking pretty darn cool. The paint job that went into this is pretty decent for a 2013 Beast Hunter. For the coloring, it's very, very strong. It reminds me a lot of the Transformers Victory Deathsaurus. He just looks so much like that incarnation of the character. And repo labels, I think that actually took my actually did a Deathsaurus way of look to him, but it looks pretty cool. He looks very, very nice. There's no backpack except for the wings, and yeah, the robot mode is very, very very nice, and he looks very cool. The one problem that I have here is that if you try to lead him forward, my tongue is not working. If you lean him forward, he looks fine. But if you try to stand him up in a pose where like he looks fine, then we have problems. The huge issue I had with Bumblebee is that it's like the same issue with Bumblebee. He can't really stand up that well. You can use these things to hold him down, I guess, because they do help it out a little bit. They do make it help out quite a bit, so I usually put those down just to make it look a little bit more better and a little bit more better for a toy. So articulation wise, he can move his arms up and move his arms. His head can move left to right. If you move the wings all the way back, so you can move his arms 360 degrees. You also have to move this piece too to make it get to 360 degrees. It's very, very tight, but he can do it. His legs can also move forward and back, and he can bend. So, yeah, that's all in all, though, it's a pretty cool figure. He also comes with this. He can also hold his same weapon. You can plug it on any forearm. I personally like putting it on here, right there, which looks pretty neat. Pretty neat for what they were trying to do. And for what it is, it's nice, and I like that sometimes a repaint can actually give itself more than what it can do, if that makes any sense. It's a pretty darn cool repaint for what it is. So overall, this toy this was one of those repaints that actually outdid the first release. Grimwing, while it was a good release, I still think that it didn't have that much paint application. So I was hoping and praying that somewhere along the line this toy would be repainted, and my instincts came true, and this toy was repainted, and it looks pretty darn good for a repaint, and especially for a Target exclusive, because honestly, Target exclusives aren't that good with repaints up until recently with the Age of Extinction 2-pack with Optimus Prime and Grimlock. That was a pretty good repaint. But this is a really good repaint, and I absolutely recommend getting this guy if you can find him, or if you can order him online. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this review of Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Voyager Class Darksteel, and this is Francis Beau saying, please like this video, leave a comment, and come back for more for the Beau.